Hey everyone, Falax here. I'm bringing you the next TERA guide on necrotombs. I've decided that I'm not going to be doing things with the trash mobs unless I find that they may be more difficult for lower end players and or lower geared players, or they have heavy mechanics that may be quite difficult. I will not be recording any trash mobs in any of the rooms. I'll be skipping straight to bosses and quest objectives to go along with the stories. Upon entering this room, you will see a bunch of ghosts. When you kill them, you will find Akan, part of the quest and story objectives in here. Don't forget to talk to him. For anyone who hasn't run into these kind of mobs, these Ebonheart Inquisitors can be quite annoying and can nearly one-shot any priest or clothy with their belly flop ability. So when you see their eyes go red, you need to get away. Alright, the first boss. One main thing you should realize is that you cannot fight him unless you're fighting him in the middle. Every once in a while, the floor will bring up spikes that are quite annoying, and he also has an aggro issue where he will constantly switch to different targets. He just drops aggro on tanks and whatnot. His basic attacks are easy to block, and his power attacks are pretty simplistic. He's a very easy tank and spank, other than in intervals the spikes will raise in certain areas. It's easy for casters to avoid and through the tank. Pretty much sit in the middle and you should be okay. If you get knocked down, don't worry, the spikes don't do that much damage. Don't hesitate to use your stuns and leashes to try and bring him back. Although your leashes are effective there, at low level they constantly get resisted. When slain, quest mobs will appear. You'll talk to Resker and continue on with the progression of the dungeon. Eventually, as you go through the dungeon, you will come across this crossroad right here. You can either go south or continue along the western path. Preferably, you wish to go south. The mobs are a bit easier, and it will lead to the boss monsters a lot faster and swifter. Okay, we've come across the second boss. He is a plant-like monster that has a few mechanics. Nothing too annoying, but can be a bit crucial against healers. He is healing intensive because of some of the debuffs he casts, which are easily blockable by a tank, but most other classes have no way of avoiding him. He will go underground, as you see here, and will usually create a plant somewhere or some kind of seedling. It's an ad that is easily killable. That poison is easily resisted by myself, but most classes will have a large debuff that increases his damage towards them, so tanks block it. There's the minion. You should look for it, and it's right here. These bloodied fiends can hurt really bad on the healer, so make sure to either pick them up melee or the tank. The annoying part of this boss is the fact that he goes underground. You can see a shadow on the floor of where he's going to come up, so he should be avoidable. He does do a ground move there, which is blockable as well, but it does a fair amount of damage. It's unavoidable to stop. You cannot leash or stun it. Other than those small mechanics that you should worry about, he is pretty much an easy tank and spank fight. Just avoid the debuff as best you can and kill the ads as soon as possible. And you clothies and healers, try to make sure you don't get hit when he comes up from the ground. And there you have it. Just finish off all the ads so you can progress through. When the boss is dead, do not forget, for your story, to come over here and check the body of Hector. As you can see, there was a debuff on me that I actually did not resist, and it was taking out percentages of my life. Huge chunks for even me at level 60. Shortly after the second boss, you'll come across this centaur-like third boss. He is a very heavy melee fighter and leaps around a lot, as you can see right now. This makes it very difficult for melee to keep on him at all times. So sorcerers, watch your DPS, because you may pull aggro quite easily. He does a lot of trample moves, and he has 3 or 4 significant abilities. One, he will charge up. You will easily see this charge move that he has. Easily blockable, and you can avoid most of the damage. Melee should sit behind him to easily avoid most attacks. He also has this AoE blast that he does after leaping backwards. As you can see, he also has a laser move. This can be magnified to an even greater and more dangerous laser. You will be able to tell the difference between his normal laser and his big laser because he will charge up a electrical ball in the center of his area, generally where my cursor is. Finally, he has this shield move. Again blockable, but it hits everything from the side. So all melee should just back away while he's doing that. As you can see right here, he's charging up that electrical. Oh, he decided to do the electrical stab. He's now put a debuff on the ground. Or an area effect there. Those are all his moves, and I'm now going to skip to the end of the boss. Enjoy your easy loot and continue on. Heading north a little bit, you run into the favorite of Thulsa. He also has quite a number of phases. His main one you need to pay attention to is outside in the general areas. I'll show you as soon as they pop up. He spawns ghosts that drop lightning on him constantly, and they move closer. So it's a bit of a DPS rest. You can kill them, but generally they take too long. It's not worth the time. Kill the boss before they generally get in the way. You will have fought BAMs outside of the dungeons, similar to this boss. He has no different mechanics other than a large breath attack that he will do, and it's more like a bellow. He does that leap around as well. I forgot about that one. It's quite annoying, but he comes right back to the tank, so do not chase him. There's the bellow, which will generally... Wow, I didn't resist it. It will generally stun you. I'm now going to skip ahead here. Oh, here are the ghosts. Alright, you will see them. They spin around and start casting light. After certain amounts of time, they will generally get closer. Just to show you, I will kill one. And I got stunned again. If I can get out of this guy. As you can see, I'm hitting it for 6,000 to 7,000 easily, but at people around this level, it takes quite a while. And as you can see, it takes them a while to get to the center. So it's better just to zerg down the bottom. I'm now going to skip to the end of the boss. We're back for the end. As you can see, it's filled the room with ghosts because I'm not really killing them. But they actually just keep spawning in the room. They don't actually get closer. So it may be prudent if your team is having a hard time doing damage to the boss just to clear out the ones in the area, because eventually they do stop. After killing the favorite of Thulsa, head back into the Centaur room, and you will want to go to the east. Most people will want to do this because they have lots of quests, and the mobs are in this direction. Upon finishing all your quests and whatnot, you will find a ladder here that will take you down and back to the entrance of the dungeon. You can then leave and hand in all your quests and hope you get a level. I'm Falax, and I'll see you guys next time.